Big boy on the rails. Hello everybody, welcome back to Old, Frail, and Decrepit. Today we're going to have a look at Marx's scale line of 10 litho cars. It's also called 3/16 Marx cars. We're going to show you a little bit of different variety of the cars that I have, and we're going to run them around the track, of course, because what good's a train video if you're not running any trains? Now, when I got into the toy train hobby, I really wasn't interested in them. I really liked the 6-inch tin that I had as a kid. And I looked at these and thought, wow, they look boxy. And they've got that strange coupler on them. And I thought, wow, I don't even see how that thing's gonna work. So I kind of ignored them at first. And then as I bought several different lots of trains, I started getting some of these cars. And I kind of liked the looks of them. And as you can see, I've expanded my collection to have quite a few different cars out of this collection. Here's a quick look at the difference in size. On the left, you see the regular sized wheels that you find on rolling stock like the 6-inch tin, and really everything clear up to the end of the Marx line used this size, starting in the late 1930s and all the way up into really the mid 70s. So you can see on the right is the 3/16 scale that Marx used in their items there. This is what's called a modern Marx or new Marx. These were made in the 1990s, and as you can see, they also use this 3/16 scale wheels, and they use it in all the rolling stock that I've been able to see anyway. But they do match up very well with the Marx scale items from the 40s and 50s. This is a Marx train set that my wife purchased for me. It's set number 25219. And we're going to get it out and put it on the track. As you can see, it also is a Marx scale 5/16. Of course, most of it is for the New York Central, which seemed to be one of Marx's favorites. See, it has the metal tilt coupler, so it wouldn't accommodate the tab and slot like the later couplers would. Now, one of the strange things that I discovered about these is that Marx would make their artwork for the sides of these cars based on photographs. And now the locomotive. This is a 999 with the solid cow catcher on the front. And you can see by the pickup shoe that it is a post-war It is also single reduction. You can tell that from the single gear right here, and also from the wide gearing on the driver. Now, I haven't had this out of the box for several months, so we're going to put some power to it and see what happens. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody, is it? Took right off like I'd just been using it. Now that particular set, it's got to be one of my favorites. Locomotive is one that I really like the looks of, and I think for a small layout like mine, it's one of the best suited. Of course, we could try it out and see if it'll haul more than just the set that came with it. It works best with only about 4 or 5 cars, but in a pinch, it can pull a little more than that. Now, just a quick demonstration of how these tilt couplers work for Marx. You can see the metal one on the right and the plastic one on the left. The metal ones were introduced in the 1940s, like 41 I think was the first year for them, and then the plastic ones came out in the 50s. And they're hooked. And now we'll hook up a couple of the plastic ones here.